How to blur a specific area in CapCut. Let's get into it. Jumping straight into CapCut here, I have a demo video on our timeline of a man walking towards the camera. Now for this video, we are going to blur out his face and ensure that the blur follows him as he moves around the frame. To do this, we need to start off by duplicating this clip. I'm going to do this by pressing Ctrl or Command C on my keyboard and then pressing Ctrl or Command V on my keyboard. With that done, we're then going to make sure that we have the second clip selected, go up to Effects, go down to Video Effects, choose Lens, and then we want to select the blur effect. We then need to click and drag this onto our second clip like so. Now as you can see by doing this, it has created a blur. Now if you want it to be more blurry or less blurry, you need to take a look at the details of this effect and you can increase or decrease the intensity of the blur. For this example, I'm going to put it at around 70%. Now, if you begin editing and you click out of it and you find that you actually want to change the effect, you can right click on the clip, go to Edit Effects, and then you can come back to the parameters and change these again. Now, we have the blur applied to the entire video. Now we need to make sure that it is only around his face. We can do this by applying a mask. Now what we need to do is select the clip that contains the blur, go up to Mask, and then we want to choose Circle. I'm then going to drag this over his face and I'm going to make sure that the cross area is around his nose. So I'm just going to position this over the face like so. Now, if I click off of this mask, we can see that we have quite a harsh line around his face. I'm going to show you how we can soften this. So again, clicking back into the clip, if we scroll down, you will see a feather option. Now be careful with this, as if you increase it too much, you're going to lose the blur. So I'm just going to go for maybe between 0 and 5, something like so. That will do just for this example. Now if we click out of this, we can now see that the mask of the blur is much more softer around his face. Of course, play with it to suit your own needs. Now, if I play this video, we can see that the blur is not following the man's face, and we want it to. So what I'm going to do is put my playhead right back at the beginning, select this clip, and you'll notice that next to the mask, you can see a little diamond icon. Now this means keyframe. And what we're going to do is go through this video frame by frame, tracking the motion and adding a keyframe at each frame. So let's start at 0 and put in the first keyframe. I'm then going to press the right arrow key on my keyboard and I'm going to adjust it, and then I'm going to add another keyframe. I'm then going to press the right arrow again, adjust it if needs be, and add a keyframe. I'm going to repeat this process of pressing the right arrow, adding a keyframe, until I have all of my video done frame by frame. Now you might find, like in my example here, he isn't moving too much in the beginning, so I'm not having to move the mask too much. Now what I'm going to do is speed up this video a little bit so that you don't have to watch me keyframe this entire video frame by frame. Okay, I have got to the end of my clip there. I've finished all the keyframes, so let's watch the video back. As we can see, as it's playing, it is tracking his face like so. Now I do notice that when it's playing back, the blur isn't quite as blurred as I would like it to be. So like I said at the beginning of the video, we can click on our clip, right click, click Edit Effects, and then we can just simply bring up the intensity of the blur to make it more blurred out on his face like so. And now if we play this video back one more time, we can see that we have blurred out a specific area of a video and we have tracked the man's face at the same time. And that's all there is to it. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and comment your thoughts below. And for more creative fix tutorials, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.